welcome to another episode of On Campus here on the Solano College Sports Network. I am your host today, Brooklyn Gonzales, and we are joined by our guest, Ryan Irwin. So Ryan, why don't we start by you just telling us a little bit about yourself and maybe your background in sports?
So obviously I love baseball. That's like been my favorite sport. I played it a lot growing up. And my dream, honestly, with, being in this program and just getting the hands-on experience with everything is hopefully I'll get to, take that and be able to go to the next level, which is hopefully one day being a professional sports broadcaster or, working the cameras, something around, professional sports, specifically baseball. I would love one day to work for the Giants. That would be like my dream. But anything surrounding the MLB, Major League Baseball, I think would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, me too.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your experience here at Solano. How long have you been here? All that.
So I've been here. This is my last semester. I've been here for, let's say I graduated in 2020 from high school. I took a year off and then I came back in 2022, and then I didn't have all the credits, so that's why I'm still here. But I've been here since probably 2022.
What was your intent in taking this class? What got you interested in sports broadcasting specifically?
Just I think for the love of being in front of the camera and doing stuff like that. But obviously sports, I figured if I'm not gonna make it there as an athlete, hopefully I can stay around as somebody that is doing the camera work or calling the games. Honestly, that would be something that that's kind of why I love doing it. But yeah.
What experiences have you gained from this class? What are you going to take with you when you go to pursue your dream?
I think just what POF teaches us and stuff, I think is really important. And obviously a lot of what he teaches is when you're going to see it at a professional level.
Right.
And so I think just learning how to be a better talker in front of the camera, not being as stressed, not being a robot, just being relaxed, and knowing that even though if you have 5, 10, 12 cameras pointed at you, it's just just act like they aren't there. Just be yourself. And obviously when it comes to doing the camera work, understanding what you have to do, what your role is, which I think is something I learned a lot since being in this program with the camera work specifically, is there's multiple cameras. We aren't all going to be pointed at the same thing. We all want to be doing our own thing. And so I think just that what he's taught us and stuff, I think is what I'm going to take with me going further up and hopefully to a professional level.
No, yeah, I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What has been your favorite sport to broadcast so far?
Definitely baseball. Well, my first time actually in the booth was just the last game that we did, and that was pretty cool. Just even though I didn't do play-by-play, getting to be with the headset on, being a color commentator, getting that hands-on experience, getting to know what it's like to be there doing that stuff, I thought was pretty cool.
What is your plans after Solano? Do you plan to transfer anywhere? What does that look like?
I definitely would, if I'm able to, I definitely would want to transfer. I think somewhere maybe SF State, somewhere around San Francisco, because I know people. I think 2 people that went to that are currently at my girlfriend's college, RU University. They actually graduated from. I think one of them graduated from SF State, the other one graduated from RU, and they both work for the Giants now. They're sports medicine majors, so which I know is a whole nother different field, but I think if I go to one of those schools, I think I would have like a really good chance to get like in contact with people that work for the Giants, or know somebody that works for them, because then I could get my foot in the door.
I know you have like your Instagram page for the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
What would be like, what was the goal behind that page? Like, what got you into that?
It's kind of crazy that it's like blown up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really like have. I just made it like, just because I had a page before that got taken down. I literally do not know why. But it was for Lamont Wade Jr. I just started posting his home runs, and then next thing I knew, I think like it was like 2-3 years ago or something like that, when they won 107 games. And I remember I started to notice like, okay, there's like my page is growing, and I'm getting a lot of views on just posting videos of him hitting home runs. It was literally all I was doing. If he hit a home run, I'd repost it. My page got taken down, so I was really just like, I was kind of at a standstill. I was like, do I want to like continue this? I mean, I don't know. And so I just made this one, Giants SF Central.
Little plug.
Yeah.
Go follow him.
But yeah, I just made it, and I was like, you know what? I love baseball. I love the Giants. I love, being around that kind of stuff. I know a lot about the game.
Right.
Why don't I just start to kind of doing everything that revolves them? Let me post, not just singling out one player. Let me post like news about the organization, different stuff like that, different players. And then next thing I knew, I made it, and going into, I think, the 2023 season, and it just blew up. And now I'm almost at 10K followers, which is pretty cool. So
yeah.
I think now with that, I had no plan, but now obviously I do, because I'm like, whoa, like a lot of people know me. There's a lot of people that like, even people, not like really popular people that work for the Giants that have seen my account, that like know it. And so I'm like, whoa, it's like kind of surreal. Yeah,
social media is a really good way to get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
So that's really good that you started on there.
Yeah.
So to finish things off, what would be your best piece of advice for somebody who wants to take a class like this, or maybe get into the major?
I think just like, don't be scared to like do something like this. I think it's really fun. I think not only like do you get the experience of doing stuff that I don't, obviously there's no other community college that does stuff like this, that really gives you the hands-on experience that will honestly go a long way. And I also think the people, I think just being around really cool people with different personalities, people that have different inputs, I think plays a huge role in being in a program like this. I've had a lot of fun. Like, this is my first time ever doing something like this, and I feel like I'm at home. Like, I feel like it's normal. There's nothing that's like nerve-wracking. I mean, maybe at first it was a little nerve-wracking, but now I think it's just, I'm just chill, I'm laid back. So yeah.
All right, well, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of On Campus at the Solano College Sports Network. I am your host, Brooklyn Gonzales. Thank you so much, Ryan Irwin, for joining us. Have a great day, you guys.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, we're going to go to cut one. And cut one. Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three. It is good!
good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock, Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots ever.
The sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.